I mean, it's one thing to talk about sex in a story, but to actually get your knob out on children's television.
You silly twat.
I was always funny in school, but my parents didn't like it. They sent me on a course for university to do a business management degree. They were very controlling, but it just wasn't me. No, what I wanted to do was tell jokes. So I just quit. And I became a street performer. Oh, I just used to insult passers-by or piss on people. And then when they turned around, I'd say, "Is this your card?" Sometimes it was.
If you find exposing your children to depravity, which they need years of therapy, years, to recover from, and this is funny to you, then Jessie the Jester is the perfect character for you.
I never saw my parents again after that. The practicing at home got too much for them in the end. And then I joined Splat. And that went well for a while.
He was doing acts that freak shows and circuses 140 years ago would have had him locked up for. And he was doing this for children. It was dirty, it was degrading, it was laughably poor. And those were the only laughs that you would get from this segment. You know, Jessie the Jester, he didn't precisely show any affection for people of other creeds, did he?
Well, you try being welcoming and funny when you've got somebody's finger up your arse all day. 1 minute, someone's checking your prostate, and the next, you're on a bloody children's television show.
Jessie was on his final warning, certainly after the episode X for Xenophobia, which never made the air. Thank God for that. We actually invited a little Sikh boy onto the show. You know, we were diverse back then, very multicultural, and so this Sikh boy came into the studio, and Jessie says, "Well, I've got a game. Great. What is it?" He said, "Let's play Hide the Sikh."
Sometimes he'd say, "No, go on, it's fine." You know, we'd laugh about some of the jokes in the green room. And then I'd say them on the show, and he'd pretend he was all high and mighty and it wasn't funny anymore.
So, hang on a second. Isn't it hide and seek? But by the time I asked, he was shoving this Sikh boy into the bottom of this cupboard. And all the children are laughing, you know, they're chanting, "Hide the Sikh, hide the Sikh." But it wasn't funny at all. Ooh. Ooh. Hey! Oh, do you remember? All the kids in my school could not stop doing it. And until the teacher did it. God, poor Michael. That was the last thing that he ever did on television. I mean, doing what he did on a children's show. Unforgivable. I mean, it's one thing to talk about sex in a story, but to actually get your knob out on children's television.
What turned him on was the idea of ruining lives and breaking innocence, and I'm not sure what happened to him in his childhood. But he certainly, and quite clearly, indulged in the ruination of a whole generation.
With a puppet show, one must only pull the strings. Nothing else, you naughty boy.
Much ado about nothing. I mean, what's up their arses? Masturbating? It was just a little joke. The real joke is being literally made of wood. I've got to polish it sometimes.
And unfortunately for him, he's found himself on all kinds of lists now. And we're not talking Santa's naughty lists. No, much worse than that. We're talking lists of,
None of them are for being funny.
Top 100 housewife fantasies? Hey, someone liked it. Check, check, check.
We're talking lists of, sexual predators.
No, I don't care. All I care about is having fun. I'd do it again right now. Whey!
I've got another one for you now. Just a nice little joke.
Is it okay to have masturbate publicly, to piss on somebody's face, and then ask them if that was their card? To mock other creeds and cultures, and then just simply say, well, it was just a little joke, which became quite a popular catchphrase at the time. It's just a little joke. People would burn down houses, dig up graves. It's just a little joke.
No, that's not acceptable.
Actually, Jessie, there's someone here that would quite like to
Father!
to see you.
Son, you're a television star. Oh, I'm so proud of you, son.